Alright, we're going to be reading some of the Amphoreus hero stories. So let's get straight into it. I have no idea what part this is. I'm guessing it's like part 6 or something. Sarini. Right, what are we doing? Oh, so we get like freaking things to read. Sender. Recipient. These are all sent by Cyrene. Oh! It goes with the 6 millionth, 8 millionth, 18th million. Oh! If a successful flame chase. This page of the story comes from the 14th millionth eternal recurrence, an almost perfect flame chase journey. Imagine if the war to conquer the oceans had not failed, if the Empress of Flame Chase had not fallen, but instead achieved her grand ambition. General. Cheers and chatter ebbed the flowed throughout the tavern. The girl playing chess yawned and tossed the queen's piece onto the board. As agreed, 100,000 balance coins. Hey up, jeez. No way, a little girl like you must be cheating. Oh, is this Saridi battling friggin' Syringa in a freaking chess match? The candlelight flickers, casting the shadow of a towering opponent in the corner. The musician stops playing the violin, revealing a subtle smile. You seem unfamiliar with proper etiquette, sir. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about swordplay. The sore loser roared in rage, snatched up a stool and lunged forward. In the ensuing chaos, bystanders who got caught in the crossfire joined the brawl with gleeful laughter. The musician weaved through the crowd like a predatory fish. Of course, no one was seriously hurt, as she didn't see any reason to use her real strength here. Only when the tavern floor was littered with bodies did the chess-playing girl finally emerge from behind the surface, skipping merrily towards the counter. Do you understand now? This here is the Princess of Sea Sirens. Oh, okay. The bodyguard was, yeah, Hyacinth. I forgot her name. Do you understand? The Princess of the Sea Sirens, Nemesis of the Black Tide, the bone-eating mega shark. First musician of Amphoreus, oh, she was playing the violin. Alright, that makes sense. And I am her loyal chess master. Now prepare our rooms and meals. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, I know. I'm done. I give up. It's fucking way too much. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's 4 of them? Yeah, fuck that. Alright, so we got... Oh, okay, so it's only for these 4. I would have guessed, Watch and Dan Hung. Alright. Let's do Syringa's first. One more for Syringa. I'm not sure how many they're gonna be. I don't know if... Evernight... I don't think Evernight and Dan Hung should be complete. I feel like we get 2 for each. But yeah. Empress Starlit Dream.
Who will win?
Me!
The fanatical followers of the Eon of Erudition, or the audacious plots of the monarch playing against heaven?
Wait, is this
the Atavisser's forest's monkey creatures, the steel soldiers reviving the Emperor, that Theoros' visage of arrogance. On her chessboard, all faded to null.
In the name of Amphoreus, I will grant freedom to blind faith.
The monarch stood before the inorganic throne, driving the scepter into the Emperor's vacant gaze. Even the gods beyond the sky shall crumble like the Titans.
Damn.
As she swears to seize the glory of conquering the stars.
I'm guessing this has to be based on the cycle that we're in now, where everyone knew about the gods beyond the sky and the places beyond the sky and stuff. I guess it's just like the one where it was already known, right? Then she said that, or that was said. Had to be this cycle, right?
Who will win? The immortal faithfuls of the Eon of Abundance, or the storms dancing between the chess master's fingertips? The pawns slay the birds, the horses trample the wolves, the chariots smash the trees, and the queen severs the head of pestilence.
In the name of Amphoreus, I will grant immortality, eternal rest.
Ooh, okay.
The Xianzhou lays forth the ocean's tribute,
The
which the
Xianzhou.
monarch grants to her loyal Gladius. And upon that night's sorrow-marked
I guess
visage
that's also just a word.
appears a smile, precious,
No, it doesn't seem like it.
rare.
The Xianzhou lays forth it. Interesting.
Who will win? The raging waves of war from the eon of destruction, or the sharp blades of the Empress that has never tasted defeat?
Ooh. I feel like the Eon of Destruction would win.
Even in
Not
the
gonna lie,
face
as
of
much as I like
power
Sarija,
that swallows the stars,
you know?
neither monarch nor subject faltered. They would prove their golden blood outshines the lifeblood of the gods themselves.
In the name of Amphoreus, I will grant destruction to the destruction.
Fucking it, that actually kind of sounds kind of crazy.
The monarch's core flame supplants the flames of annihilation. Soldiers drink deep of the golden blood of the blemished one. She has slain the wellspring of tragedy, once again usurping destiny's crown. Who will win? The light of the esteemed
back to the beginning.
gods beyond the sky, or the core flame lighting up the world in the Imperator's heart? The fury of the stars surges headlong, boiling at the edge of the galactic empire. Mighty factions thrust into
I thought
her
it said my
realm,
day.
yearning to
Wait, what?
seize back
Where it got
the
mentioned?
splendor of old.
I don't know if it was that Bro got
In
mentioned.
the name of Amphoreus,
Stellar winds scatter the enemy's remaining ashes as golden blood once again congeals into familiar epitaphs. The master of the infinite cosmos lifts the edict high, declaring to her boundless, ceaseless realm,
I shall conquer the heavens, and all stars shall submit.
Oh, I mean, gotta be honest, what she says is really cool. I will be honest, like, that line's really cool. Gotta be honest, when this was being read, I knew there was gonna be something else, and I was like, there's probably gonna be something that Sarita's gonna say. Yeah. I guessed it.
chuckling.
In my own head.
The Imperator tosses her final pawn, her previous delusions withering away during the game. She wiped off the formations that were purely imaginary and caught a glimpse of rust blooming upon the throne.
Uh-oh.
On the night before the monarch faced fate, she left behind a grand dream of conquering the stars. In time,
Because you
she shall
died.
become but a humble pawn, so that
I really
this
think everyone's probably gonna
grand
come back to life,
illusion
right?
retains a
When we
sliver
complete this
of
cycle,
truth.
and when we stop the looping and stuff, I feel like everyone's just gonna come back, right? There's gonna be a brand new cycle and everyone's just gonna come back, right? I feel like that's just obvious. After we defeat, I don't know who our enemy is, by the way. Because I feel like Fuli's also an enemy at this point. Like, Fuli's also evil, because Fuli's, like, using the destruction to gain power as well, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like Fuli is like with an alliance with destruction. So when the destruction is doing this looping and generating this power for Iron Tomb, Fuli is also extracting power, making herself stronger. I'm pretty sure that's what I remember, is that Fuli is just using the alliance to get stronger. So I feel like Fuli's also a good guy. So gotta be honest, I don't 100% know who we're gonna fight. Obviously, wouldn't be like it, unless we are gonna be fighting like the incomplete Iron Tomb. That'd be cool. It would be really cool if we're gonna be fighting the almost complete Iron Tomb, which I feel like we probably will be fighting in next patch, but I mean, next patch is still like 3 weeks, 4 weeks away, right? But yeah, that's what I think. I think we'll be fighting the almost complete Iron Tomb, and doing that will save Amphoreus. But I don't know what we're going to do with Thirdly, but yeah, anyway. I'm freaking ranting right now. It's not even done yet.
This world's game is nearing
book's
its
done, though.
conclusion. But in the distant future,
For the raging and burning ambition.
That'd be cool, though.
For the flame chase through 30 million creations. For the Imperator's realm and all her citizens. Who will win?
I will win.
I know it.
Amphoreus will
Hey,
win.
Amphoreus will win, that's the thing. Amphoreus will win. Done! Look at that. Oh, I like the chess pieces around it. It's nice. Oh, alright. How do I leave? Oh, God. Alright, let's do the next one, which we'll do... Helictra. That's sort of... What's her name? I'm actually getting annoyed. I don't know her name. I guess we'll see it here.
Having beheld the monarch's gift, she completed her demigod's
I
destiny.
know it's very similar to
The tides
Hyacinth.
within her heart recede.
No.
And her requiem draws near. A sliver of light fell from a crack on the cave's ceiling. A blazing ray pierces the surface.
Please
of
say
the
your
sea.
name. At least once.
An aching urge to chase the light wells within her, and with a flick of her tail, she drifts toward the breach. In the deep sea, 1,000 years passed. The sea siren once swam to the shore with unwavering will. Fish gathered in silent procession to escort the princess to her final rest. The moment she leapt
Oh my God,
free
say her
from
name.
the water, she
Please.
felt the waves stirred by peals of laughter. Mirages of her friends shimmered and faded, and songs of joy rang out from the shore, just as she had wished. Dux Forgoris sliced the Dromus flank with a time-worn edge. Dux Brumalis cast an icy chalice, steaming with the breath
I love the
of
names.
frost. Dux Helcolithist brimmed her vessel with honey
Jesus
brew,
Christ. Hey,
while Dux
Calictus.
Carminum unfurled a scroll of new verse.
Dux Helcolithist. Dux Helcolithist. See, I can say it.
At last, you have arrived.
Oh,
Our
wow.
belated musician.
The gold weaver's silver needles hover in
Names
the
of a
air,
Helictro.
weaving beautiful outfits for her. Electra
Oh, yeah.
accepts the gift that does not exist.
But she doesn't
A
want...
salty
She accepts
water
it, she doesn't
wets
100% want it
her
though, right?
new attire.
She doesn't 100% want it. Oh, so that's when, I guess, Aglaia first made her clothes.
She knows this is not reality.
It is fiction.
Just like the world she loves. Mere foam in the sea of stars.
Even so.
She drank
the first time we've heard
down
of
the
this one.
aurora lights in the cup
I think.
as intoxication flew from her fingers into music and song. In the drunkenness granted by her mother, in the dream granted by that drunkenness, in the feast granted by that dream.
I too shall have my fill of feasts.
Now sober, she begins one last song. The musician plucks her strings in the spring, and the waltzing hem stirs the water into waves, revealing memories in throngs.
I feel like all of these ones, like the last two, like Syringe's last one, this one's like based on the last cycle, right?
She sings of the once awakened
Feels like
Titan.
I feel
How
like
the
their last
princess
song and stuff.
accompanied the queen to swim in azure waves. She sings of the confident
I don't know why.
and
I want to
dashing
say this. I will be
monarch
playing Azure Lane at one point,
of
by the way.
loyal knights
We're trying it
who
out for the first
marched
time.
with the Imperator to seize the
will be.
solemn states.
Yeah, so I will be playing after I complete everything animated, because there's this thing, I forgot what website it's on, it's like the watch order. Once I complete the entire watch order, like there's like anniversary videos in between, but I've watched the first season of Slow Ahead and the animation. There's a bunch of things to watch between until I get to Queen's Orders, but when I finish everything, I will be playing Azure Lane for the first time. I'm annoyed a little bit because I watched Slow Ahead before the animation, the main animation, when you're supposed to watch the animation first. But I didn't search up when they released. I looked at the release date on Crunchyroll, like on the date of it, and I regret that because I always forget that the date on Crunchyroll isn't when the actual episode was originally released. It was when they got put onto Crunchyroll. So I watched Slow Ahead first, because it said on Crunchyroll it was released a year before, when it was in fact released 2 years after. So so tonight what I need to do is since I've watched the whole main animation, I need to do a quick recap of Slow Ahead, and there's a secret episode 13 that I don't know why Crunchyroll, they never put on with Crunchyroll with the other 12 episodes, but so there is a secret episode 13 that I need to watch. After I do a quick recap of all the other episodes, and then it'll be free flowing from there. But yeah, I will be playing Azure Lane at one point. I'm not sure, I don't think I'll stay with it, obviously.
Of the one destined
I'll try it
by
out.
Heaven's will.
Same with like Nikkei and stuff.
Of demigods
Since I've caught up
who
with Honkai,
bore
but-
1,000 years of watch for the hero. She sang of that little grey fry, and how the Gladius defended the deliverer from apocalypse's
Oh yeah, this is definitely the last
storms.
cycle. Because the Gladius, that's supposed to be Syringe, how when she made that one rule from her sacrifice, it really helped us out through the whole friggin' thing, right? I don't think we still don't know what 100% was, but just massively helped us out.
She sang
that one
of
rule.
herself, a cup made of fish bones, ever waiting for someone to banish the nihility within, pouring the honey brew of fate for her to the brim. She sang until her voice turned hoarse, and the spirit water she held was no more.
Oh,
The
sorry.
honey brew ran out, the final notes dispersed, and the feast of fantasy shattered in turn. Before the deadly quiet seashore, she gave one final smile, then faded
Oh, damn.
into sea foam.
To the fish from beyond the sky, we shall sink into the past.
For she had glimpsed the sky beyond the cave, and chose to believe in the promised future, embracing a hope as fragile as mist.
You must carry the new sun and swim toward the distant horizon.
Damn. Alright. Sorry, I was kind of distracted the whole time with like her name. Sorry, let me see. What the frick is her name? You can't see the characters you don't have here, right? No. Where's the archive? That's supposed to be the... Databank. Characters. She is Nihility. Hysolins. Not Hyacinth, Hysolins. I knew it was extremely similar to Hyacinth. Hysolins. Yeah. Fucking hell. That was a complete mind blank. I would have never gotten that. Hysolins and Hyacinth. Hysolins and Hyacinth. Fucking hell. Alright, let's do Evernight now. Oh my god, we got 3. Okay, so we got everything. So everything's gonna be maxed out. Gensho notes, Bellabog notes, Express notes. Huh?
Before arriving at Amphoreus, our last stop was Dan Heng's homeland, a place called Xianzhou.
What is this? What, we're just getting freaking recaps of the last place?
Xianzhou is just a general term. This starship is called the Luofu.
Oh yeah, Gensho is like the abundance of the ships. Luofu was like, yeah, I mean, the second name is the individual ships. Yeah.
I had some wonderful times there practicing swordplay. By the way, which is stronger, the bow or the sword?
I'd say the sword. It can cleave a mountain in half.
You've been watching too many Immersia.
I've been working my butt off just to avoid using a bow.
Come on, let's become weapon masters together.
Oh, I actually like this. It's kind of cute.
To master a skill, one must first find a mentor.
And it's all
And I ended up with 2
her
of them.
saying it.
So, sometimes I run laps, sometimes I lift weights, and sometimes I do both at the same time.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
Looking back now, those days were really fulfilling.
No pain, no gain. Am I right?
I felt like that was completely
Between
not
sword
what you were saying.
practice sessions, I
Very close.
occasionally hit up
In
the
line.
food stalls in Arum Alley to recharge with some delicious eats. Oh, Master Yun Li was right. These berry pheasant skewers are absolutely delicious.
I was waiting for her to say March 7th for some reason. I was like, I was waiting for
Hard
it.
work pays off. This girl's been up at the crack of dawn every day, and finally defeated countless formidable foes.
What? I can testify. March really did defeat countless training dummies.
Those wooden dummies aren't exactly easy to break. It takes real skill.
I read this is like stuff we've never like heard before. This is like hearing things that we haven't heard before, like during our training and stuff.
Every hero's story needs a villain. And when it comes to the great heroine
Oh.
Mark 7's nemesis, it's definitely gotta be Scott.
Rather than a freight skiff, maybe an IPC eco ship would suit him better.
Why?
After all, he's got a knack for talking like animals.
I mean, true.
During the decisive battle, I defeated Scott with my epic move, Star Shatter Shard Supreme.
What?
Did you actually master that move?
Well, naming moves doesn't cost anything. There's still some space left, and I just happened to find a nice photo.
Well, the floor is yours, Master Dan Heng.
Don't be ridiculous. It's clearly Dan Heng's brother here.
As I thought, March has some hidden powers there too.
I mean, it kind of is Dan Heng. I don't want to classify that as his brother. Oh, no. I like how she's looking away. Next act.
In memory of our first trailblaze
This is
together.
Bellabog. Wait.
The 3 of us.
Oh wait, this is weird. They went Gensho then Bellabog instead of the other way around. I just realized that. Weird.
On average, we got a wanted poster for every 3 planets we visited.
If I could have used my hidden powers back then, they wouldn't have dared to draw me this ugly.
Whoa! Don't be mean to friggin' Japan's drawings. That's a bit rude. He tried his best.
Playing hide and seek with
Couldn't you see
Heck was
some
fun.
Vol's drawing
Those
as well?
kids under her command have quite the hidden talent.
Wait, couldn't you see Vol's drawings and like way better? So, is this like all 3 of them reminiscing about the past? Like reminiscing about their journeys?
When both players in hide and seek are expert, it will turn into a contest of who can last longer without food.
True.
On the day the overworld and underworld were connected,
More water.
I too took
Actually.
the first cable car.
Can't survive without water for as long. Anyway.
The seats were so hard that day. My butt was killing me.
Let me teach you a trick. Just keep standing instead.
Then how can you even call that sitting in a cable car?
I guess.
For the sake of walking smoothly towards tomorrow, we sealed away the truth of the decisive battle, along with our memories, in a box. The juice that day was delicious. I want to drink it again.
We could go. I was gonna say you could go back. We can't really go back right now, can we? When's the next event? Because I remember we had the Belobog festival at one point. Oh, I mean, and we're obviously going back to. Well, we're not going back to Penacony. They're just. Sure, it's not going back to Penacony for like a festival or whatever. It's just them retelling parts of the story that they never told before. So it's not like going back to Penacony. But I wonder if we're going to go back to any of the places again, like after Amphoreus. But I don't think we are, because Amphoreus goes for all the patches. So there's going to be no break patch where we can go back to the other places. I don't know.
Ugh. That's Jim Roger bread soda.
And what's with that
that's
March
horrible.
7th themed blue and pink color in there?
That's just food coloring.
Hey, you two! Don't ruin the nostalgic mood!
The bread soda sounds fucking horrid. Unless bread is just the name and it's not like the actual thing inside, but it's like, nah, it's just horrid.
Visiting Eurillo again for the Soulworm Festival. I put on some pretty
Soulworm
clothes,
Fest.
especially for the occasion.
Yeah! Too bad for preservation. Really.
Oh, look! Don't I look like a princess?
So that's how you've seen yourself all this time.
Well, I want to change my clothes and become a devil too.
Do it! Well, the devs have to do it, but you let the devs do it, bro. Have the devs do it. That'd be cool. That'd actually be really cool. I understand why they do it, because obviously for the other one, the Hunt version, they want to show that it's from the Xianshou Lofu. I do understand why they only make it for the preservation one. I do understand why.
Little ice bear. A sweet little Snow White
Oh, yeah, the
ice
bear.
bear. I wonder if it's found any friends yet.
I think I saw it in Penacony.
What?
Hey, why don't we turn it into a universal social media star?
That niche is already dominated by trotters.
Hey! Okay, the Trotters deserve some competition, if you ask me.
That big guy who once raised his fists against us is now the hope for Belobog's revival.
Mr. Yang was practically drooling watching that.
Too bad he wasn't there that time.
Not necessarily.
He was kind of watching over, I feel like.
By next time we visit Eurillo, will it have turned into an ocean planet?
Well,
Then wouldn't those polar bears have to be renamed water bears?
The data shows that Eurillo's environment is slowly recovering, but the ice shouldn't melt too quickly.
Time to remove those floaties from the shopping cart.
what? We're already prepared for it to become a water planet? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah, they're saying slowly, so they never have to change it right again. It'd be cool to see it it'd be cool to do what they showed, like what they're doing in Amphoreus, right? Where they have two different versions of every place, pretty much. Like the normal one and then like the dark, destroyed versions. It'd be cool if they did that with friggin' Yulia. When we go there, we get like we can always go back to the ice version, but we get the present version, which is all the snow is melted, or more snow is melted, right? And it's like we can actually see it recovering. Like they've shown that they can do multiple versions of a place, and you can go back and forth between them. So why not do that for Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 in the future? You know, like show it like actually recovering and actually a lot of the snow is melted and stuff. I think they should do that. to show actual progression in the game for what we actually do, because it feels like we just never went there in the first place, to be honest. So I'd be really cool if they do that in the future. Anyway. Alright, last one. I can't believe we're gonna be complete. I think we would 100% complete this after we do Dan Home. Maybe.
I heard I was once frozen in this ice block, drifting all over the universe.
Wait, is this for Penacony now? It's alright.
That's one way to go on a cosmic hitchhike.
If the conductor hadn't hit the brakes back then, I probably would have punched a hole right through the car, huh?
Stop being dramatic. The Express was the one that actively scooped you up.
I remember there was some 6-phased ice left after it melted. I used it to make a little model. Mr. Yang explained that it's called a figure, and then made me watch anime with him all night.
That's the highest honor he can bestow.
Oh,
Well, I want a figurine too.
bro became a weave from freaking Honkai Impact, bro. That's crazy. Bro breaking his weaveness from Honkai Impact. I still can't wait for the games, like, for the storyline for Honkai Impact to actually collide with... Not collide, but, like, obviously, let's say this is, like... This is where HSR started. HSR is pretty, like, let's say here. Honkai Impact could be, like, here. So it'd be cool that it would eventually hit the start of Honkai Star Rail, and we can see what the heck happened when Welt went over. And obviously you can keep going, and it's like 2 universes now, like, not side by side because HSR will be here at that point, but it'd be cool to see when we're at Yu-Gi-Oh! 6, what was happening in the Honkai Impact world, because they're like parallel. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, I just really wanted to converge at one point, like for Honkai Impact to converge with the release of HSR. Then that'd be cool, but I don't know when the fuck is gonna happen. Ever.
Every morning, the Express crew has breakfast together. But
Nice.
they're not always on time.
Oh, okay.
I can't help it. I'm still sleepy.
Next time, get up earlier and set an alarm.
People who can get up right as soon as their alarm goes off are terrifying.
This kind of person is capable of anything.
I'm not lying. Whenever I set an alarm, I always wake up before the alarm, no matter what time I set it. Like when I was watching the Fortnite event, when I watched that Fortnite event, kind of regret it to be honest. But I set the alarm for 1:30 in the morning, and I'm not lying. My body just knows when to wake up like half an hour beforehand. Like whenever I set an alarm, my body always wakes up before the alarm, no matter what time. It's actually fucking insane. I don't know why, it just does. It freaking senses it or some shit. I don't know how.
My camera's full of Pom-Pom's photos. It's so much fun dressing up the conductor.
Did I get this outfit? I have no idea.
Pom-Pom used to have a turtleneck uniform, but they rarely wear it after March came.
Oh. Wait, I want to see it. I want to see that
I
uniform.
love my room so much. I tidy it up every single day.
Looking at it now,
Does it really get messy
that
that
photo
much
wall
every day?
must be the power of memories.
Oh, fuck.
I love my
Okay,
room
thank God.
so much. I tidy it up every single day.
I thought you had to
Looking
click to
at
go
it
to the
now,
next one for some reason.
That photo wall must be the power of memories.
I'm an idiot.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask, where's the wardrobe?
Take a guess.
Is it in the walls?
I remember Tykean.
Is it in the
My
walls?
most trailblazy of trailblazes. That grand debut cost me quite a few credits.
I remember that.
So, what exactly happened?
I saw a ball by the road, so I just casually kicked it.
And then,
Oh.
bam! It flew right into the ceiling, through the venue.
And scored 100 points, too.
100 points for what? Was it like a...
We'll travel together.
Or was it just how far you could kick it?
forever and
Or is it a
ever.
game where it's like how far you can kick it?
That
Kick
line sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Memories weave the past, bit by bit. They stretch long behind me, like shadows on the path I've walked. I wonder... what stories will the future me create?
Interesting. So, interesting. So I'm guessing, like, that was just them reminiscing after March came back, right? That has to be it. Like, that has to be them reminiscing, or March talking to them about, like, the past events and everything after she came back and being herself, right? Like, it was, like, probably after, like, when we're walking to, like, the place where we're about to start the battle and everything, or we're at that, like, arena type area. On the way there, they'll probably reminiscing about those, probably, right? I would say so. It'll probably her flicking through the camera, reminiscing stuff. That's what I'm guessing. That's when it happened. Was when we were going to places, or when they were going to places in the story, like when they cut it out. Yeah. God of the suffering abyss, oath-breaking rebel against fate, eternal will of survival.
Another century of the Chrysos War. Rust, wails, and the blood of living souls.
I liked how they did the last 3
the
March
earth,
though. Very cute.
into the giant dragons,
I like how it was March
decaying
talking about that.
bones and flesh. The trembling bedrock is the giant dragon's eyes. They see dromuses reduced to laborers and food. Mythical beasts turned into weapons of war. War and flames extinguish all their siblings. Yet the giant dragon is powerless, left only with bitter silence and memories filled with guilt. For Earth's trial is to bear the anguish of every living being that walks its surface. Upon the edge of doomsday, the giant dragon's will lays shattered, its scales broken.
Oh, damn.
What greeted them is not a flower-covered era nova, but a long-fallen black sword.
Who we are strangers. Please surrender the core flame for the dawn.
But that's the Flame Reaver. Shit, so the Flame Reaver encountered as well when it was collecting all the core flames? We're trying to collect all the core flames, it encountered and I guess just slayed it. Oh, but a long folded black sword, so I guess it fell from that black sword, yeah. Interesting. So the Flame Reaver probably just one-shot it.
Dawn. If this puppet of destruction yearns for dawn, then what awaits at the end of the flame chase? The torment of the black tide, the sacrifice of their kin. Is it an undeserved destiny? Or merely futile lament?
Won't accept this.
The twisted rocks rise like a roaring tide. Yet the Swordmaster shows no fear, merely sighs, as if long accustomed to such sights. The rusted joints are shattered, one by one. The cracked husk peels away, spilling golden blood. The earthquake that engulfs Amphoreus lasts for 3 days and nights.
Oh, damn.
In its
Jesus.
final moments of defiance, the giant dragon suddenly realizes this flame chase is nothing but the kindling of self-pity, the breeding ground for calamity. Yet, Earth's end is not dimmed by the shadow of the dark blade. In that special recurrence, the blazing sun extinguishes itself to set the destruction of flame. At that time, as the giant dragon sinks into the earth, still chewing on the pain of betrayal, it hears the footsteps of Evernight.
I need a helper to watch over time until the very end.
not supposed to hear
Evernight
Evernight.
waves her sleeve, bathing the giant dragon
This is just about the
in
dragon.
a Memoria tide. And so, the giant dragon sees the past and present of Earth, and understands that the starry sky is forever out of reach. The 33,550,337
That's this cycle.
eternal recurrence. The demigod Terravox feigns their
That's
fall,
the cycle in now.
using the tides of memories
Right.
to dilute their existence, forging an arc with Earth's core flame. In that 1,000 years of defiance, heroes of golden blood meet their tragic end, while the giant dragon remains deaf to their plight, only silently gathering their exiled kin. The
Damn.
pact with Evernight is simple. Time would erase the pain of Earth and cradle it in peaceful slumber among its own. And Earth shall become Time's ally, for it alone can keep watch until the end of the world.
It's interesting they keep calling it Earth. Unless they mean Earth like you call like the ground like Earth. Like it's very like earthy and stuff like that. Maybe that's what they mean. Because them calling it Earth, it throws me off. I think of Earth, I think it's just the planet. I guess they mean like the ground, like the Earth. Ooh, okay. Bro's there now. Cool.
The flame-chasing heroes once scorned the giant dragon, for they refused to crush any foe beneath their feet.
A foolish earth beast.
A heretic who refuses to serve the flame chase.
After staying for several days, the giant dragon bids farewell to the Imperator.
The flame chase is a glory that belongs only to the children of humanity.
You are a benevolent beast. I had no intention of keeping you captive. A decree to protect innocent lives is about to be issued. All I ask is that you lend a hand to the flame chase in the future.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Heard that a lot.
Yet the giant dragon remembers their creator's command. After leaving the Imperator's capital, the giant dragon shelters small beasts upon its back, only to be hunted by city-states hungry for meat.
Oh, it's protecting the animals that are being hunted.
Arrows pour down like rain, unable to pierce the giant dragon's skin,
Oh, Jesus.
yet cause the creatures on their back to
can't save it
wail
from above.
and fall. Until a mighty force of reinforcements
keep hearing by there.
brings this tragedy to an end.
It's bad.
They raised a shield wall for the giant dragon, then marched forth and crushed that city-state.
Bad.
The mountain dwellers are not a warlike people. Who are you?
The leading knight answered loudly.
I am Mountain Breaker, Geocles.
All the world knows that protecting all of Earth's creations is the creed of the Dromas Legion. The world also knows the Dromas Legion is ever victorious. The giant dragon under the Mountain Breaker is silent, yet unstoppable.
Oh, bro's riding on the back.
Endurance does not help with survival.
Mountain Breaker always speaks of his friend this way, while the giant dragon only responds with a low growl. Soon after, when word came that the flame-chasing army targeted Earth, the Dromus riders set forth in full force, all to protect their creator. On the eve of the march, the giant dragon receives a secret message.
Oh?
Your one and only flame chase must be to slay your creator, and then fight to survive.
Records state, in the Battle of the Abyss, the Dromus riders were broken after Terravox's betrayal. The Mountain Breaker shed his armor and fell from the cliffs to his end. Earth carved the memories of the betrayal into its strata, until Evernight would leaf through them.
Oh, Earth. Time is willing to wash away that pain of betrayal.
As a memo sprite, the mighty Mountain Breaker reunites with the giant dragon. His voice trembles in a whisper.
That couldn't have been your choice.
The giant dragon only responds with a low growl. The giant dragon and their comrade dwell in the abyss for 1,000 years, until the Azure Dragon returns from among the stars, stirring up the dust of destiny.
He is one of our kind.
The giant dragon lifts their eyelids, gazing at the azure-colored long scion, knowing that dragon's body bears the sworn duty of protection.
Now, I do want to say, I know like the word abyss is just, it's used like very like obviously normally, like it's just a normal word, but I find it very interesting how the abyss and the black tide are used interchangeably between Amphoreus and Genshin. Like obviously like when we went to that one place built by the the previous Pyro Archons, they called the abyss the black, like the dark tide or the black tide, and they also call like, I don't know, I find it like they call them both things like in both games. I find it very interesting. Obviously Amphoreus is very Teyvat coded, but it's like I just find it very interesting. I do find it very interesting how like interchangeable in both games.
In Mountain Breaker's eyes, there is only resolute determination.
That is the permanence.
The permanence can heal the divine form of the giant dragon. The permanence can guide life past its end. At the edge of the world, watching their comrade's silhouette fade away, the dying giant dragon shakes its head and sighs.
The permanence is not a panacea, but rather
I don't know what that is. Yeah. Alright, I don't know what that is, but it means something cool. Interesting. But it means something interesting. Alright, the last one.
Years later,
Oh,
gazing up at the vast starry night sky,
actually here.
I often ponder, what
Dan Hung
does the
now.
permanence truly mean?
Okay, this is about Dan Hung. Alright, nice. It's getting a little bit bored because it's about the dragon, I don't really care, but alright, that's about Dan Hung. What I came here for, right?
Countless souls
Came here.
entrusted by Terravox still surge within my chest, like an eternally burning furnace.
Oh, you inherited
I
all the
once
souls
thought
from him?
about finding
Interesting.
them a home, and tried to communicate with them in my heart. And yet, the living beings of this world, they are now inseparable from me.
Alright. Sorry, my computer just crashed. I'm not entirely sure how much got cut off. So, yeah. Not entirely sure how much got cut off from Dan Hunks.
The countless I once and
Alright.
Maybe he'll become a
Alright,
baby.
okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't expect what to say. Go into it.
No matter what he becomes,
Yeah, I was saying he was very
will
sweet.
always be
He's such a
Don
sweetheart, bro.
his words are unusually poetic.
Such a sweetheart. Oh.
But if you become a Dromus, you absolutely must let me feed you red soil.
Oh my god.
Don't you even think about it.
It's very actually wearing this as this ain't that.
Sometimes I have dreams like this. Countless beings flee alongside me. Behind us, black floods blot out the sky as if to devour all signs of life. In our darkest hour, the living beings form a bridge of dragons, and I lead them limping towards the starry sky. At the end of the vast procession, a lone giant dragon comes to a halt, watching us depart into the distance.
The children of Earth will always find their own path. Thank you for being their bridge.
Something stirs within me at the moment of awakening. Perhaps the legacy of the permanence lies not in recreating flesh, nor in the merging of bloodlines. One day, while browsing through the databank, I noticed an update on the universe's animal species.
Oh?
On an ocean-covered planet, a new species of seals evolved, with a penchant for bumping into things. On a barren desert wasteland, evolved a herd of red soil-craving beasts. Many familiar silhouettes are now active in the cosmic ecosystem, yet they are not my old Amphorean friends.
Interesting.
This is their rebirth. This is life's way forward.
Alright, cool. Interesting. So other things are evolving to something similar.
Perhaps, just as Terravox wished, I've become a bridge bearing the weight of their life. They once shattered the battle formation of the mountain dwellers, tore open Giorios' chest, swallowed the core flame, only to resolutely pass it on. Creation will always betray its creator, just as witnessed at the dawn of civilization. Frail beings betrayed the dark tides, climbing onto land, ascending the branches high, finally betraying their home and gazing upon the stars. The furnace in my chest still pulses. In the gaps between the heated torrents, I sometimes find myself in a daze, catching glimpses of that colossal figure in the cosmos's cracks. It was a giant dragon named the Permanence.
So yeah, so that dragon is the Permanence. Huh. Alright, I mean now that is actually everything done, right? We can't see that wheel anymore, which kind of sucks, but yeah. All of Tribby's done. Oh, okay, it goes back to here every time. Oh wait, we can still make this. Look at that, bro. Oh, we can zoom in and out? Okay. Interesting. But yeah, everything is done now, so I feel like we're gonna get one more big thing, maybe, for like the center of it. We might get like a big story for like the center of it, maybe, of like everything combined for next patch, maybe. But I don't know. I guess we'll see next patch. But is everything done now? Everything done. We got no more left to do, which is kind of insane. Yeah, sorry for the crash, but I hope everyone did enjoy. I'm interested to see where the next patch is gonna go. Probably gonna be fighting. Like I said before, I'm guessing we're gonna be fighting the almost complete Iron Tomb. And then after, everyone's gonna come back, and we might get the last thing. You know. Nice. Zoom. Whoa. Alright. But yeah, we'll probably get the last thing for this, but yeah. But yeah, I guess see everyone in the next one.